So this case has a unique past history. The order establishing between the two parties, parents, was done in 2015, but then there was some serious CPS involvement. Uh, there was an interlocutory degree of termination in 2018 that terminated the custodial parent dad's rights. And then later on in 2019, there was an order of termination that terminated Miss Bryant's rights. Um, and so, Your Honor, we're just here on the arrears. We stopped our support in our system in November 2018, when I believe there was a temporary order that first named the department as managing conservator, I believe. Um, And so, Miss Bryant, she would like credit for the time that she states she had possession of the child. She's according to her, she's had possession of the child from March 2015 um to uh, uh to September or October 2019. But since we terminated the current support in November 2018, Uh, we'll just say credits from March 2015 to November 2018. Um, uh, the state does believe that she has had the child, based on what I could see, based off the CPS filings and what she has sent us. I do believe she's had the child during that time. As for exactly if it was exactly that long, I don't know, Your Honor. I can't. I can't track each month. I think that'd be more something for her to tell you. Um, but I do believe she did have the child at least part of that time. Um,
Okay, but there was actually an order for that entire time that you're speaking of.
um, what did you say, Your Honor?
There was an actual court order that ordered the terminated father to give the terminated mother child support. Correct?
So, um, uh, so when these arrears stem from the original order establishing
Right.
um the during the CPS action. I believe they waived all of her arrears for whatever she owed to the department. So as far as I can tell on that, she's got a clean slate with them. It's just with us. Um, she may have been, I can't say if I have all the documents from CPS. She may have been ordered support uh by the department. But even if it was, that order of termination that terminated her rights states that, child support arrears owed to the department for child support not paid by her during dependency of the suit is waived. So I don't think there is an issue with her with any arrears she had when CPS was involved. This
Well,
is
again, I'm just asking. There was the original order ordered dad to pay her child support, and there's accumulation of
oh
that
oh
that it still owes. That's what the state. That's what we're asking for here today. Correct?
uh, oh, sorry, Your Honor. Dad was custodial parent.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The original order ordered Miss Bryant to pay him.
Okay.
Um, and she was ordered to pay him $176 for current child support starting March 1st, 2015, 19 in medical support starting that same day, and then also some retro arrears repayment as well. So
So y'all asking for possession credit?
that's what she is asking for, Your Honor. Like I said, I do believe she's had the child during at least some of it. I cannot confirm with certainty if she has had the child for the entire time that she is asking. I think that's something more she can tell you and you can gauge the credibility of. Um,
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go
may
ahead.
I, Your Honor?
No, ma'am. I don't let pro se litigants make opening statements. You're not. I'm going to have the state. I'm going to put you under oath. I'm going to have the state ask you questions at the end of here. If you want to make a closing statement or closing argument, you can. But for right now, I'm only listening to an opening statement. I'm not listening to anything that's the court actually can use for information to make a decision. Only the testimony
Okay.
was what I could use, ma'am, and you haven't been sworn in yet.
Yes, sir. That's understood. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some testimony. I've never had, boy, this is two cases today that this is the first time this has ever popped up. So after this time, ma'am, go ahead and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm me testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will help you?
Yes, sir. Let me turn on my camera.
Okay. If you don't need it on, if it's going to distract from your ability to stream this thing, man, because videos is bandwidth intensive, and all I need to do is hear what you have to testify to. So thank you.
Okay.
All right. So you're sworn in, and I'll let the state go ahead and call you as a witness. And again, ma'am, at the end of the testimony, if there's anything else additional you think I need to know, I'll let the state I'll let you go ahead and tell the court that information. But this time, please go ahead and start with and get the testimony. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Shonteria Bryant. What is your full name?
Shonteria, Laquan Bryant.
All right. Um, so, Your Honor, I think this would be a good time. State offers what has been marked as State's Exhibit A, the financial report into evidence.
All right, ma'am. The state has a financial activity report in this case that shows the child support that should have been paid up until the termination of parental rights, I'm thinking. But I'll let the state confirm that. But there's a financial activity report that shows what money the state alleges that you owed and should have paid during the time frame that the state is requesting repayment. That is requesting judgment for, and you're requesting possession credit for. So is there any reason the court should not be able to review this information?
Um,
Any objection to
oh, go
court?
ahead, sir. No, I don't.
No objection, correct? You cracked
I'm
up on
sorry.
me,
What
ma'am.
you
No
say, sir?
objection to the state's exhibit?
No, sir. Not at
Any
all.
objection to the state's exhibit?
No, sir.
All right, stage one submitted. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. So, hmm, let's begin, man, at the beginning. When did you first gain possession of the child in this case scenario?
Um, uh, when he was born, I've always had possession of him, and then the father, he was in his life as well, but he ended up moving to Dallas, and I didn't hear from him. I don't know what was going on with him. I didn't ask or anything, but he was in my possession. And remind you, I was going through legal matters that I had to take care of. And as soon as he found out that I had a warrant out for my arrest, he came a
All right,
few
all right.
days after his.
Let's slow down a bit, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
So do you understand that y'all did an establishment order that gave y'all rights, set child support and stuff like that in February of 2015?
Uh, no, sir. I didn't know anything about that. Um, I started receiving letters in the mail from the Attorney General. Um, yeah, I started receiving letters in the mail from Attorney General,
All right.
and I didn't understand why, because when after
Okay,
I
ma'am.
All
had
right,
got.
ma'am.
Ma'am, stop. Sorry, you're not allowed to. You're a witness. You're not allowed to ask a question at this point. Here's the deal, ma'am.
Oh,
There's a former court order that established your paternity, that it gave the father custody and ordered you to pay child support. That's there. There's no way to change that. That was there. And no matter how it happened, obviously it happened because of you having some problems. But there is a court order from this court that granted that information and ordered you to pay child support. You understand that?
yes, sir, I do.
All right, you may proceed, Mr. Welch.
All right. And so um um since that February 2015 order, um when did you first have possession of the child?
Um, I I remember receiving something when I was incarcerated. Uh, when I was incarcerated.
Uh, Did you have possession of the child in March 2015?
When you incarcerated, ma'am?
I was incarcerated at the Milam County Jail.
When?
Uh, of 20. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm trying to think. Um, I was. Yeah, it was in March. It was in March because I remember receiving paperwork about a scenario that he was. He told me that he had put him on Medicaid and then they opened up a case and he was trying to tell them that he didn't want me to be put on child support, that he just didn't have the
Okay, yes,
funds
ma'am.
to.
We understand. Don't need to get past but the state needs to ask you
Yes.
individual question and ask them. Not being,
Oh,
you were put on child support. And that's what we're trying to figure out. What you still
oh,
owe.
yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I was incarcerated at the time when I received the paperwork. Yes, sir, I
Understood,
was.
ma'am.
Hmm.
All right. And so when you got out in March 2015, that's when you got the child scenario?
Yes,
When
I
you
had got out March. I got out of March the 3rd. I got
All
out
right.
March the 3rd, sir.
All right. And so,
And it was kind of like 2 weeks after I had got out that he had brought scenario back. He brought scenario back and he told me that he couldn't deal with him, that he would rather for him to be with me. So I just had a newborn baby, Brianna.
all right,
ma'am,
ma'am.
ma'am,
Ma'am,
again, ma'am, this is not a narrative. Again, listen to the question, answer the question, stop. And right now, we're stopping at the fact that you got out in early March of 2015. Within 2 weeks, the father brought you the child, and I'll let the state
Yes,
ask the
sir.
next question. Thank you.
all right.
Yes,
So
sir.
how long did you have scenario after that?
2016,
What you,
2017, and then yeah, 2016, some of 2015, 2016, 2017, and then 2018 as well. He was still at
Oh,
28 because 2018 I had went to um a rehabilitation center. My family sent me to Centercore in Waco. I
all
remember
right.
that, and but I still had custody of him because he was with my family.
All right. So when
And
did
then
you go to this? When did you go to this rehabilitation center in 2018?
at Centercore, it was between
What month? We don't need the date or the exact day.
what month it was? It was, oh, I believe it was in, I know it was it's been so it's been a while. I'm trying to think.
17 years, ma'am. That's not a while. That's a time. That's well, it is a while. No problem.
And if you don't know, ma'am, you can say that as well.
No, because I'm trying to remember because I want to be able to give you the information so everything can add up. The timeline can add up. I have a hard time, not um you understand what I'm saying. So I'm having a hard time trying to,
I get you. So why don't we say this? Uh, was it like late 2018 when you went to this rehabilitation center?
uh
I usually
yes,
ask.
we can.
I usually have spring, fall, summer, or winter. That's where I start, sir. That's why that's where I used to start when I asked that type of question. So, ma'am, you remember, was it in the spring, was it in the summer, was it in the winter, was it in the fall?
I have to say it was winter time.
All right. And by winter, I'm talking about, you're talking about October, November, December, correct? Or are you talking about January, February, March?
I have to say it was the beginning.
Okay, so we're talking January, February, March of that year.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And so that I understand you, so you're saying that basically from March 2015 to the beginning sometime of 2018, that's when you had the child.
No, sir. December 2018.
So you had the
I went.
child after this rehabilitation center?
No, sir, I did not. No, sir. I relinquished around October of 2019 because I gave my son to my cousin slash godmother, a close relative.
All right. So I
Hmm.
think what you were trying to say was that you went to this rehabilitation center near the end of
Before.
2018. Um, well,
Yeah, that's why I said winter time. I know it was cold because I had winter clothes when I went up there.
all
And
right.
yes, sir.
All right. And uh, did you provide any evidence to the state of you having the child during this period?
Uh, yes, sir. I tried to call the attorney general numerous of times to let them know that I was receiving um letters in the mail that I had owed child support, and I tried to tell them that
I mean recently, like today.
recently.
Today.
Recently, I said, "Oh, yes, sir. I had went to well, I'm currently located in Waco. I went downtown to the place where the attorney general is at here resided in McLean County, and I tried to reach out to them as well. I tried to reach out to them before then, but
Did you send me personally um any evidence that you had the child?
oh, I sent you evidence today. Yes, sir, I did. I
All right.
also sent Mr. Stephen McKinney evidence as well, and he told me that
Now,
to
ma'am,
send him evidence.
stop. You cannot say anything Mr. McKinney said, all right? That's hearsay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. And so what did you send me?
Oh, I sent you paperwork of um scenario being on my benefits, and I sent you paperwork of me being uh letters of incarceration as well of
All right.
me.
All right. Let's
Mhm.
focus on the benefits part.
Yes,
When was she on your benefits then?
he
Or
scenario.
he, sorry, he.
Um, it's showing 2017 to 2018, I believe.
All right. Um,
I tried to get 2016 and they said that the system didn't go back that far.
okay. Um, Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, then you can go ahead and lead the witness when you got the information there, Mr. Welch, of what she sent to you. You can go ahead and lead her, and as far as your requested testimony is concerned. But anyway, ma'am, so you got paperwork to show the child was with you at least until 2018, and that and you're alleging that you're alleging you had the child for approximately two years and almost 3 years, correct?
Yes, sir. About 3 years. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, just a few months, just a couple of months shy of 3 years. All right. All right
Okay,
then.
sir.
All right. And you were the child sole support during that time,
Yes, sir, I was. Me and
and the
my
father
grandmother.
did that, and the father did not have the child for any extended periods during that time frame. Is that correct?
No, sir, he did not.
All right. All right. Anything else on this one, Mr. Anything else? Any other questions of this witness, sir?
No, Your Honor. The state close or subject to closing.
All right, then, ma'am. Okay, I see what you request. Okay, I see what you're requesting. Now, when were you terminated, ma'am?
Uh, October of 2019.
Okay.
And
All
so,
right.
Your Honor, we stopped her support in November 2018, probably because in November 2018 there was a temporary order, CPS temporary order, that first named uh the department as the managing conservator of, or temporary managing conservator of the scenario. Um and so that's why I was looking towards until November 2018, because after that it was just a arrears repayment.
All right. All right. All right. Is there anything? Okay. Obviously, the state still has the opportunity to make a closing statement to show the court what the state thinks they're in possession of, and whether or not they're going to go backing mom's version of how long she had the child for, and whether or not there should be a credit given. Thank you.
Thank you
Um,
so much, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I'll let the state make a closing, and then ma'am, I'll let you make a closing also. Thank you.
so Your Honor, so to begin with, the state is going to ask for medical support arrears judgment of $1,334.62 as of yesterday, July 13th, 2026, with a monthly repayment of $57 starting August 1st, 2026. Regardless of how this credit situation works out, that medical support arrears judgment should not change. Um, as for child support arrears, before any credits, uh, it would be $18,221.47 as of yesterday. I calculated credit for March 2015 all the way to November 2018 to the end date in our system, and that amount is $12,355.20. But Your Honor, I will defer to you on how much of that time you want to give her credit for. Like I said, based off of sources that I've seen from what she has sent me, plus the CPS filings, I'm fairly confident she's had the child for at least part of that time. But as for the full time, um, I can't say. So I'll defer to you on that. Um, if you were to use this credit amount, the judgment after credit, after release, would be $5,866.27. Uh, and I'm thinking a good repayment for that would be $79 starting August 1st, 2026. If you choose a different credit or different,
Well, I'm not
different,
looking at doing anything differently than you requested, and this is the credit. This is the money that's owed the biological father who turned the child over to the mother, correct?
yes, yeah,
And we're talking about something that's almost going on, closing in on 10 years old, plus almost 8 years plus. So again, I'm looking at going ahead and giving you all the credit, or giving her as much credit as possible, because again, dad's parental rights have been terminated. And I'm actually ordering that child support be given to a person whose parental rights have been terminated, but only because it was owed before the termination. Like I said, that's definitely different. So, but
Thank you
obviously,
so much, Your Honor.
But anyway, that's what I'm looking at doing, Mr. Welch. So I want to give her as much credit as possible. And because again, his rights were terminated, her rights were terminated. I'm not pushing to get anybody to pay anything very much on this. If I, as little of this as I possibly can. So again,
I'm so thankful.
I'm looking at giving her full credit for what you requested. And we're looking at 6,000 on the child, 5,000 on the child support. And what's that 5,000 amount again, sir?
After credit, it is $5,866.27
All right.
for the child support.
All right. I like that reduced the judgment in order of repayment. Again, you see a fair amount of $79 a month. That is so granted. And now the cash medical again was
$1,334.62 with repayment of 57.
all right, and that's the amount in full for the cash medical. There's no credit for her having possession, and I'll go ahead and grant the $57 repayment on that.
Thank you, Your Honor. And then court costs.
I'll go ahead and waive court costs. She had the child more than Dad had the child, so it is what it is. So,
and then one last thing, Your Honor, I want to make sure I didn't forget. Nope, I think that's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. I'm knocking it down to the 5K and the 1K on for the 5,000 on the child support and the 1,000 and change on the cash medical. I've ordered the repayment as the state's requested, so it comes out to be just a little bit right around 100, close to 150 a month that you've got to pay, sir, ma'am. But you actually still owe that because, again, technically he was the custodial party during the time frame, and I'm giving him the credit why he actually had the child. So do you have anything else you're asking the court to do at this point or any questions?
No, sir. Thank you so much. And I do not mind paying that
All
because
right.
I'm thankful for you even justifying this whole situation. Thank you so much.
Not a problem, ma'am. It's a tough situation, but is there anything else the state needs on this one?
No,
No,
Your Honor.
God bless you, sir.
I was talking to Mr. Welch. Sorry, ma'am. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Welch?
If I could just briefly move her to a breakout room just to get her email up to date. I'll draft the order later, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I can't wait to see it. So yes. All right then, ma'am. I'm gonna go with the state. We're going off the record. The state's gonna take you a breakout room to confirm your email so he can send you a copy of the order that you can review and sign off on. Thank you very much, ma'am. Good luck to you, and we're officially off the record. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor.
thank you, sir.
All right, Miss Bryant, let me move you, and we'll get this taken care of very soon. I'm gonna move you to room 5. There you go.